Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to Limitless for another episode. Let's see where we're at. So I've dug out this bit of a basement down here, and there's a couple of things I need to run down there for us to be able to... Oh, hello, buddy. Sword's terrible compared to my old one. There's a couple of things I need to run down there before I can set up the reactor. I was thinking of running cable down. I can probably transport power using the points and plug system. But I'm still going to need refined storage down there. So I can either do a wireless setup like I did over here. Oh, geez. Look at all these fireflies floating around. So I can either do the wireless hookup or we can just run cable. But wireless uses a bit of power, but cable's going to look a bit ugly. So I'll work through that in a second. What I do need to do, and I just realized, so if I type uranium ingots. Okay, so uranium ingots, the only thing it shows up is that one. Now, I wonder if the recipe's a bit balked on this. Because I wanted reactor glass, which requires reactor casings, which requires uranium ingots. Now, it should take any uranium ingot. Do I not have a way of making uranium ingots at the moment? Potentially not. Okay, so let's go uranium. What can I do with you? Is there a processing thing we can set up so I can double it? I don't believe so. Purification with elemental craft. I mean, that might be cool, but I'd need an earth node. Something I haven't really played with actually is elemental craft. I should look into it. Arc furnace has a chance. 30% chance there. I mean, I could go through the whole liquid meat washing system. Oh, mechanism. Mechanism has the ability for me to do this. Right, I think setting up a mechanism tripling might be fun. I mean, I've got all this working now. This is all pumping through all our ores, just duplicating everything and running. Oh, I think it's actually, wow, it's caught right up. If I go in here and go raw, I've still got 1,000 copper. Raw, yeah, we still got a bit. What I might need is another stack upgrade. You do that. Cool. If I get one of these, hopefully I can upgrade the input to that chest. And we can potentially drag things through. And there we go. It's just about to close the window. You. Oop. Cool. That'll get things up and pumping and clearing the last of the backlog out. These will fill up pretty quick now. These are all on round robin with improved pipe upgrades, so nice. This is all empty and nothing's running through that. I mean, otherwise I could probably set up some sort of... Can you do it? Oh, is that doubling? Or is it just doing 2 at a time? No, it's just a random doubling chance. Or is the calcite giving a... What do we got here? Crushed. So it says boostable. So the boost is the catalyst. Maybe calcites. Maybe I can just set up a quick thing in here for the moment. So just do a... One of them gives 16. a 1-to-1 for the moment, just so I can get recipes pumping through. Cool. So what I wanted, and the reason I'm doing all this is because I want to set up the big reactor. So if I go, whatever it's called now, extreme. Not big reactor. I literally just had it open. A bigger reactor. There we go. I wanted, 16 of these for the kind of get a front window on it. That's all I'm really after. So we got a bunch of materials here. Let me pop that away. Redstone ports and reactor bits and terminals and okay. I don't know why the noises don't seem to stay saved. Cool. So let's head down, back down into the basement. I don't have any ender pearls to make any sort of elevators or anything like that, so what I might end up doing is getting a temp pad. Making this the corner. That is not my normal temp pad. Or am I thinking of a different... No, I'm thinking of the other. Cool. New location. Reactor room. Cool. And that should pop us down there. Alright, so let's start working on this reactor. Now I was going to do... What did I say? 5x5? So let's get a bit of space over here. Let's pop it into the floor one. Not going to be super large to start with, and I can always make it grander later. I mean, do I go bigger than this? But at the moment, 5x5 is pretty small, isn't it? Almost want to make it large. Let's make it larger. So what I actually want to have, whether right or wrong, it's 5x5 internal. I think. Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be... Yeah, we'll go with this. And then I want to go one... Maybe that high. Because the idea being that I want to have the fuel rods like this. I want 1, 2, 3. At least some space around them. Okay, if I do that, and then we get our control rods. Can't jump. Can't jump. Let's do that. Alright, so what I should be able to do now is fill the rest out. That missed. Like so, and then on the front wall, might need a little bit more. We'll put our terminal. Terminal's probably not the thing I need, right? At bigger. Power tap. Reactor terminal. Seems to be what it's called in this one. Okay. Okay. So there's our setup. Get a power tap. I think I'm going to put there. I mean, material in and out can be like here maybe. And then we'll set up our redstone control back here. Cool. Let's get this working. How taller do I need to? So how much taller do I need to go? I need to put water in here too. I kind of want some sort of stairs. Too far. Righty. So this being the size, and I'm probably going to need a few more of these guys. Tons left. Always one that goes in the wrong spot. As I said, I probably need to not enclose the roof at the moment, but we'll see what sort of production we get out of this once it's done. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I'll put my... I think they're formed. Maybe. Maybe not. Wouldn't let me access it though. Yeah, I'm still missing a spot. Not telling me it's invalid either though. Oops. Need to like redo this. Invisible. Oh, really? Oh, I've got my thing that's putting lights down. So I do need to fill it full of water potentially. Okay, let's get... Can I get a sink? Another sink? Really? What other coolant can I use actually? Oh, I mean, I should have just left that open, right? Good obsidian, really? Librite, plutonium. No. Let's just run. Oh, you know, let's just make a sink. Hello? Click. It's a bucket of water. Of course, I don't have any. It was noisy. Let's make this sink. And then let's pop back down. Can't spell. Why didn't you guys tell me I can't spell? Oh my. Terrible spelling there. So what I would like Where is it? You come here. I need to get up on the roof. Gonna need to pop a little space up here so I can get up. And if I pop you there, do this. Let me get... Tools are just a little OP. That was not what I intended to do. Oh, I forgot I could sort of fly. No. Okay. Bits and pieces. Let's get some water flowing. And we'll find out where... or if this will break the stuff inside. Hopefully it will. Ooh, you can go back on there. I think it is breaking the lights that are in there. That is my hope. There. Almost. Oh, got a hole in it. Whoops. Are we good? Hey. All right, we are up and running. So we have a reactor. It's going to need material put in it, and we're going to need to work out how we can turn things on and off automatically. Now, these things, obviously, this is a lot different to the last time I played around with reactors. So I think what we can do here is we can do... so while it's let's say, while it's below... I may need 2. Pulse on signal. Oh, okay. So what we can do is we can make this... okay, if I turn this one here to be on signal, so while it's getting a signal, it'll be on. Cool. And this one will be while you're below 60%. It should output redstone. So it's currently lit up because it's below 60% power, and that's amount of power stored. So if I then get... what have we got in the way of redstone transfer? If I write redstone, need some sort of redstone cable. Maybe type it over here, redstone. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 20 redstone pipes. Okay, that's an option. Probably a best option, to be honest. Never used it. Otherwise, it's just redstone. Oh, the cables? I mean, redstone receiver and transmitter, we could do them, but I don't have any ender pearls, and I think, yeah, they need ender pearls. What do you need? Okay. It's odd. Very odd. Not sure how it works. Didn't want to break the floor. Okay, if I go back a bit. Does this work? Do I have to have a... Okay. Right click with a wrench to change input and output size. Right click with an empty hand. Okay. I'm learning, everyone. You can learn with me. So if I... that is north. So if I turn on north is enabled. Okay. Put one here. North is enabled. East is enabled. Down. So if then north is pulling, will that now be on? It's now on. Okay. So let's get some uranium. We'll need to test whether it actually works. Uranium, again, it's not the greatest fuel at this point. You can be input. You can be outputting waste. What else can you output? Fuel? Yeah, no, output waste. Cool. So your input, no, not manually. Okay. Can't manually put stuff in. So for the moment, can I have a hopper? I managed to not type H there. No, apparently I can't have a hopper. Why can't I type? Oh, hop, hop, hop. Hello? Look, hop. I do. I want a hopper. A little blow from it. Okay. Well, can you take some of that? Alright, we're running. And we are producing... It's not full, so it won't be great fuel usage. It's pretty hot. But we're producing 9,000. I don't think there's an explosion thing in this, and we can make this more efficient eventually. Like, I probably should have put one more fuel rod there touching the edge, but producing waste fairly quickly, but producing 9,000 a tick. So if I go around the back here and tell this to trigger while below, no, I need to be able to turn it off though. Oh, as soon as it hits 60, it should turn off. is what should happen here. 60% should be here somewhere. It's an estimate. I'm just guessing. Running at 230%. There we go, it's just turned itself off. Look at that. So it'll run as long as it doesn't have any more than 60% power stored. And obviously with these things, they do take a little bit of time to spin down. So they will continue generating. So I could probably bring that up to about, I don't know, maybe 70%, 75% before shutting it down. Because it's still generating, okay, 30 RF, but still generating all the way up to whatever this ends up being. I don't know the percentage at the moment. But that's cool. That's very cool. We can control it just on this. And then we will be able to, let's push the cyanide out to that one. Outputting waste, direction output. So cyanide is the waste output. We can then use cyanide. I think there's a way of reprocessing it. Showing me here. Cyanide. Yeah, there's a machine here which we can reprocess with. Let's see if we can make that guy. Make you. Go ahead and make one of them. Just be making, there we go. It was just making the uranium, and I'm pretty sure this guy requires power, but it requires just water, and it will process it into something else. Okay, let's take this guy. I need to get the wireless RF down here. Oh, yeah, wireless refined storage. Or do I just run a cable? Wireless. Yeah, I won't have any enderpearl, so I'm going to run cables. So cable, I've probably got some on me. Some is an understatement. Okay, where can I run? I've got cables over here, I think. Let's set this reprocessor up. I think I should be able to put him there actually, and he'll get power and water. And if I pop the cyanide in there, does it need a certain amount? Use? Doesn't tell me a use. Just on. See what happens when we get some more. Let me get some more uranium. Bit of that. Take some of them with me. I want an exporter. I want 2 of them. And I want an import. Maybe even just an interface, but we'll go with an importer. I want 2 exporters. I actually want to put 1 exporter on this. Might have to put an importer underneath. I'll automate this later. Okay. Importer. You done? Yes. Cool. Okay, let's head back down to the race tour. The race tour room. Cool. So I want to get rid of this. I want to put an exporter there. I want to put the importer here, and then I want to run cables. Come on. Going up. Didn't want to put that there. Now I can't reach it. Oh, it's actually probably a pretty good spot to come up. Oh, look at that. I couldn't have asked for a better spot, I don't think. Literally up a post. What I wanted. What I can do is use the trapdoors and make it look like a post. Is there facades for this? I don't think there is. So that's cool. Okay, so we got cable coming up. Nice. And then all I need is plug. That can go away. That can go away. Too much junk. Hey, do you need like charging? Why can't I? Oh, you're still charging. You're still going. It's a cooldown. I now tell it to export uranium. Okay. It's up. It's filling up. And hopefully what will happen here is we'll be able to import. I'll be able to give it a... I don't think it should be able to extract fuel, but we should be able to get the waste back into the system. Good. Cool. Let's whack this guy on here and connect it to my network. And this should be able to take power from here and everything else. So if we're really pulling power, I can top it up with this reactor. So we're probably good for power now. Got 14 million RF down here. That's set to unlimited, and we should be sweet. Let's get rid of this extra piece. Nice. All right, so there's a bigger reactor ready to chew some power. Oh, produce the power we're about to chew. Let me put it that way. All ready for potentially running. Can I squeeze through there? Yes. That's terrible. Let's get some spruce trapdoors. Could have a few of them. Yeah, so potentially ready for next episode. I might look at getting... Oh, I can't put one there. Can I? No, it's the same block space. Look at getting mechanism tripling as a minimum and start running the... we'll start running the uranium through tripling and any other raw, because I've got a couple more raw materials. So we got osmium, zinc, bauxite, and uranium, and none of them process through this system. So type the word raw in here. So these other materials are not in this first lot. They are further along. Ooh, whatever these ones are. Nifty stuff in here. Yeah, so things like bauxite, if you look at that, it can only run through an induction smelter, but it can also go through the enrichment process. So I want to set up a mechanism process, probably just on this back wall here, and we'll hook it all up. So this will do all our normal ores, which looks like it's doing a fantastic job, and they're noisy. What if I type thermal? Hello? I've got a feeling I've just done another pack update, so it's probably why I keep losing these things. But we'll get through and set up that next episode. And we should be good for power. I was playing around, just one other thing, I was playing around a little bit with this farm. I'm probably going to encase it in glass so that these trees don't end up doing this. Hello, dude. Because I'm ending up with trees planting themselves outside because the leaves are coming outside. So I want to do a wall of glass up, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 blocks and just have it encased like that. And hopefully then we won't get this spillage outside the area that the tree farm can work in. Cool. Alrighty. So thank you all for watching. Comments down below. Another long episode. Apologies for the longer one. If you enjoy the longer ones, let me know. But until next time, I don't think there'll be any cyanide in here yet. Nope. Till next time, thanks for watching. Comments below, and I will see you in that next episode. Bye, everyone.